Welcome back, everyone. This is a video series for a crash course in location data intelligence, and I'm Himanshi. This video consists of the second block for this course, which is data manipulation and exploration. The learning goals for this block are explore the components of Twitter location data, and the second goal is to code to retrieve the location and temporal information from the Twitter location data. To achieve these goals, what we'll do is first we'll see the structure of a tweet. That is how a tweet looks just after it is extracted from the Twitter API. This is just for information and for you to know how data exists and what other information exists in the Twitter JSON. We will not use the other components of the tweet for this workshop, but it is for you to explore later on. We'll also see the data types of in which the data is currently present and how to convert it to other favorable data types. Um, then we'll also see the information that can be derived from the temporal date time data and try to create more features out of those. Now, before we actually jump into the tweets dataset that we read before, let's have a look at what other information could have been extracted from that tweet. So this is the JSON of a single tweet, and it consists of a parent and child objects with the name value pairs. Here, for the sake of simplicity, the values have been hidden. So this user is a parent node which has values, and the three dots indicate that the values have been hidden. The coordinates again is a parent node which has more child nodes, and those have been hidden. Similarly, the place. Now, an object can contain several attributes pertaining to that object. So, the child nodes are related to the parent node in some way. So, for example, this coordinate parent node, it contains the lat and long coordinate at which the of the place at which the tweet was made from. Uh, Also, the user has attributes pertaining to the user account through which the user was through which the tweet was posted. For example, the followers count or the time zone, even the number of followers. If you're curious about the structure of the tweet, you can look at this link. This is the official documentation of the Twitter API, and it will take you to how the structure of the tweet. So these are the parent nodes that I was talking about, and these are the attributes, and it has the type of the attribute as well as a short description of what that attribute contains. So for this analysis, we're just going to be using the creator at, the user, and the coordinates. Uh, and I've extracted these features from this JSON tweet format and converted them to a data frame. But you can use the other features if you have the entire tweet, and you can probably do more analysis with it later on. Now, before beginning the analysis, it is necessary to check the type and form in which it is currently stored, as we don't want to run into any surprises later. So let's check the tweets data frame. The info method is the way to check the data types in Python. So as we can see, the user ID is an integer. The coordinates are in float format, and the time is a string object. Now that you know the data types, do you think there is any column whose data type should be changed and is not correct in the current data type? The column that is incorrectly stored in the wrong format is the time data. So time is in a string format, but It, if we want to compare two values, it would not compare on the basis of the value of time, but on the basis of the string value comparison. So we should ideally convert this to datetime by specifying the format in which the input string is in. So this is the format that the input string is in, and we also use the lambda and the apply function, as it saves time when processing data frames. It processes the whole data set together, and it doesn't use any loops, so its time complexity is not as much as the for loops. It saves a lot of time. So let's execute this, and then we'll again check how the data set looks. Here we go. So the time is now stored in a datetime format and no longer is in a string format. Another important task to perform before beginning the analysis is exploring the data. Let's derive a couple of useful information from the datetime data that we just converted. We will see the date range, that is the date from which the tweets start in our data frame and the date to which the tweets range to. Next, we will derive a column which consists of the hour of the day from the time information. It can be, it is going to be in the 24-hour format. Then we'll derive another column which consists of the day name from the date information, for example, Monday, Tuesday, etc. So now since our data is in the datetime format, we can just use the max and the min function, and it would give us the maximum and the minimum value of the time for the whole data set. So this is the max function, this is the min function, and we're just using it on the tweets time column, and we're printing it out by appending it with these strings together. So it looks like we have 40 days of data which was collected from 25th of November, sorry, 14th of October to the 25th of November. Now we'll derive the hour of the day information from the date time column. This is one of the reasons why conversion to date time makes sense. There is a direct function dt dot r to get the hour of the day, which gives the output as the hour from the date time. The input required for this is the string, which is our datetime string, and the output is going to be just the R value. So this is the R value and this is the time. So as you can see, since the R is 08 here, the value is 8, the R is 10 here, the value is 10. Similarly, we'll derive the day name information from the datetime column again. Just like the R function, we have the day name function as well. The input is same as the previous input, it's the date time value, and what it returns is the day name value. So here, if we go and check in the calendar, the 30th of October 2017 was a Monday. And the rest of it follows. So that's it for block 2 and our third video of the crash course. I hope you were able to understand the derivation of columns from the datetime column, and you were able to understand the data types better. I will see you all in the next video, which is the block 3 for this crash course. Thank you.